what you giving. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get there with a PJ. It's so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. I can't fight it, let your light come shine on me. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Hey, carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Can't see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain, he poured it over every stain until he coming. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. I just turned a milli down to be home with my son. Y'all don't get it, I can't gain a thing if I've already won. Still don't get it, I was full back when my bank account was done. Cause my God the type to leave the 99 to get the one. This is life or death, I ain't making music just for fun. Glory to your name, Father, I pray that your kingdom come. And when Satan's on my heels, I pray it's Nike with the run. Make my heart be more like Hezekiah, say it and it's done. Breakthrough, Lord Jesus, I need breakthrough. I've been doing things that made the Father have to break you. Living in my shame like the potter didn't shape you. But I know even in the storm, the water didn't wake you.
All right, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone.
Yeah, the darkness couldn't take you. Oh, yeah. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Sweep me to
Recording
your
in progress.
wash away my shame. Glory to the Father.
All right.
You deserve the praise. Sweep me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame.
All right, welcome in.
Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame.
How you guys doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Welcome in. How y'all feeling? Good? Zoom, zoom. All right. We are good to go. We are good to go. Who do we have here today? Who do we have here today? Look who it is. It's Ecom Dre. Ecom Dre is in the house. Dropout Trader is here. What up, Dropout Trader? What's up, Louis G? Yay. Leisker. Leisker. What up, Leisker? Zoom link is out. Zoom link is out. What's good, everyone? Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Let me finish sharing the screen. Boom. All right. How you guys doing? SG80, what's good? Only Bands in the house. What up? What up, Jamil? What up, Stevie Mac? What's good? What's good? Human Trading Bot. What's good? What's good? Buzzblab in the house. What up, Buzzblab? What up, Zebs? What up, Z Gamer? Let's go CDL Truck. Let's go Mr. Lopez. 3 Ants in the building. Mr. Mac is in the house. The Mac Attack. What up, AJ? Yep. Lazy Panda. What's up, Chala? I'm waiting on news here, by the way, chat. Yeah. Chill out. Chill. What up, Grind Time? Grind Time in the house. Jason C, OGH. What up, Adam 8 Figs. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's get started here today. Let me pop open Zoom. What's good, everyone? What up, C Melly? What up, Daniel? What up, Sly? Henry Hustle in the building. What's good, Scott? What up, boys? What up? Diogo, what up? What's good, everyone? What's good? How y'all feeling? Yeet. I got 2 chats. Not 1, but 2. Holy. We got 2 chats. What's up, J Mac? What's good? Goldie. All I can say is holy. What's up, Big Blessings? Yo. Good morning, Spence. Yes, sir. We are good to go. We are good to go. All right, just give me 1 sec. All right. Yo, what's up, Rapid Max? Clinton in the building. Cannon in the building. What up, Wags? Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and get the party started here. It is September 26th, right? It is Thursday. It's another day, another opportunity for us to be disciplined, to be patient, to be professionals. We're going to observe the market here today. We're going to learn from the market here today. And if we have some A+ setups, we're going to go ahead and potentially earn from the markets here today. But I think the number one focus today will be to learn from the markets, and number two will be to earn from the markets. So if your priorities are flipped around and that doesn't make sense to you, you've got some work to do. It's all good. You'll get there. Just listen to a bunch of Mark Douglas. Keep showing up to the live stream and you'll be straight. All right, let me pray for you and then we'll get started. Father in heaven, Lord, we come to you in the name of Jesus. So Lord, we thank you that we can gather together as one unit here, basically because of the internet, Lord. So we thank you for the internet. Today, I actually have a special prayer, and I pray that you would help people realize that they may be using the internet the wrong way, Lord. Teach them how to use it the right way, how to be creators and not consumers, how to use it to impact, to uplift, and not to doom scroll and not to ruin their life, Lord. We thank you for wisdom and awareness. We thank you for knowledge. We know that it will make us rich, Lord, and we thank you for your rich plans for us. We give you all the glory for them, and thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen, amen, amen. You want to be a creator, not a consumer, especially first thing in the morning, man. A lot of people are just becoming slaves to the internet, while others are just absolutely changing their lives based off the internet. So let's see if we can use it properly here. I'll be teaching you guys how to do that, how to start businesses online here pretty soon as well in the clubhouse, and that's going to be pretty fun. So amens in the chat. Amens. Let's go ahead and get started. Today, again, is the 26th of September here. Let me bring out the toolbox. There they are. Sweet. Did we hit our little, yep, peasy, boom. Okay, so it is Thursday here, September 26th. We've got some news coming in here in about 15 minutes. So you've got 8:30 news coming in, unemployment claims, red folder. I noticed that gold was just absolutely on a tear, just pushing up, pushing. So big day here. Obviously the biggest day of the week for us is going to be Thursday, which is today, and we've got a lot of news coming in. We've got some red folders here, some orange folders, another red folder with Powell coming in a little bit later. So should be quite the day in front of us after this unemployment claims and all this good stuff comes out here at 8:30. So let's go ahead and dive into the charts. What do you guys say? Zoomers, you guys good? Yeah. Music. Let me get the music on for you. And yeah, if you guys could like the stream, give the stream a like here. And let's go ahead and do a top-down analysis. We do a little red folder. What up, Rob Trades? Rob Trades in the house. I know what you're lurking on. Yeah, let me lower the music real quick. Okay, let's open up the charts. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. Let's talk about gold here. Let's start from the daily and let's just lock in here. So looking at the daily time frame, just to track back very, very briefly, we were ranging for a bit. We finally had a candle that broke out of that range. We came up, we retested, we kind of developed a new support here, and then have just continued to push up on this bullish rally ever since creating that support down here towards like 28 or 25.80. So pretty interesting. We had a bearish candle close here yesterday. So we had this bearish candle close, but is this a good looking business partner, right? Is that a good looking resistance? I don't think so, right? This looks to me more of a weak, undecided candle that just happened to close red. Right? Could have closed blue, red, doesn't matter. I think this is just a undecided candle right here. So because it was bearish, right, we kind of had a little bit of a bias to look for sells and all that. But as you can see, price barely made a lower wick, pushed up, broke these highs, and just started continuing to run up here. So big boy candle here ahead of us. We've got some red folder news coming in that could either push this candle up or begin to pull this candle back down. So as I am every day, I'm open for both buys and sells. I've already taken buys here today in the London session. We'll see what the New York session has for us. Let's go down to the 4-hour chart so we can get a quick little session bias here. So man, 4 hour. We finally broke out of the range. So what time was this? This was at 6 a.m. I was taking a little nap at that point, but yeah, if anyone's in these buys, I mean, the 4 hour just finally closed above, and then yeah, just absolute rocket ship there. So pretty good buys, man. Very bullish here on gold. Very bullish on gold today. We'll see what happens. This 4 hour candle has an hour 40 left on it. We have news coming out. The 1 hour candle though is beginning to turn around here now though, right? So 1 hour time frame is working on a potential resistance, but look, as long as that low, right, this candle's low doesn't break the low of the previous candle, then you know, this puppy and this sucker can just shoot up and continue driving. So I'm talking about that low right there, respecting this low here. As you can see, it has respected it, meaning it didn't push through it. So like I said, at any point this candle can turn, flip bullish, and just keep running here. So let's take a look at the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute looking good as well, trying to create resistance. 15-minute creating resistance here as well. I would not take sells here. I'd be probably looking for a fake out. But let's go ahead and mark off the ranges for today. So I think not going to touch anything here until 8:30, which is going to be in what is that, 11 minutes. So we'll see what happens. I think if you get closures below these support levels down here on the 15-minute time frame, aka 30-minute time frame as well, then the sells look pretty good to keep moving down. Other than that, you're probably just coming down to make a support. You know, you're probably just going to come down, you're going to retrace, right, and you're going to want to make support. And look, you might drive, right, but most likely you're going to pop back up and close like this, right? You may get a push down there, but we're not looking for that push. We're looking for our playbook setups. And I think if we can get something like this, we could take our buys to continue moving back up here on gold. Yeah, in between there, you'll have a 15-minute fake out and all that good stuff happening as well, just to confirm things. So yeah, go ahead and take your sells. I think the sells are done here. I think they would have been from that 15-minute break of the low that I wasn't aware of. So if you took the sells, good job. I wouldn't take new sells here though, I'll tell you that. Cool. So let's just wait. Let's hang tight. Looking for potential fake outs here for buys. So fake outs for buys. I'm very bullish here on gold today. I like sells, but I like them below all this support to the left. Boom. Yeah, other than that, I would love to see a support planted right here for us to go up. So that's it now. So now we wait. You know, this 30 minutes going to close. The next 30 minutes going to bring unemployment claims and all the news coming out. So that may give us a nice little push. And then again, if we can create support right around that area, 26.95 here on the futures chart, then I like it. Something like this to move back up. That's the day. That is the day. So this is all clean trading range for me. You know, we just need structure at this point. So this is all good. Oh, let me fade it. Let me make it see-through. This right here is all good, but we need a new support. This down here is really nice too. I think the in-between gets a bit sketchy here, right in here. But we'll see. We'll see where price wants to go. We'll see where candles want to move to and how they want to operate, and we'll just continue to go off of that. So we'll see if we can get a new support here. And if you can, you should be good to push up. If not, we'll probably revisit this support down here and then potentially create something there. News in 9 minutes. News is in 9 minutes. Just let the news come out. Do I get full night's sleeps? Man. Full night sleeps. What are those? What are those? I'm not a full night sleep type of guy. You know what I mean? W. All right, Zebs, let's get it. Let's get it. So took 2 trades today. 2 trades in London. Where were those trades at? They were where were they? Where were they, chat? Right here. Yeah. So first trade taken was right here. So you had like a celery play. If you guys can see it. So support formed on the 15. Celery play here. London, no, 245, and then London open. So this was the first buy taken. We got up there, we closed partials somewhere around the wick fill, I believe, and then got out of that trade, moved stops to break even. And then the second trade was after this closure here. So you had closure above on this candle, and then bam, that was our second trade. Target was right here, and yeah, we done moved up. So imagine me, I could have so much FOMO right now. Oh my god, look, these are my stops. When I placed these stops earlier, I knew that these could potentially be the bottoms of the day. Yeah, so yeah, or was it? Yeah, it was that one. So yeah, this was probably the better trade. This was the trade that we were looking for the most, but the other trade just happened to be during London Open. So took the trade during London Open. This one too kept very tight stops on this trade here, and was just looking to fill that range. That's it. NASDAQ looking good. All right, we'll take a look at NAS here. Steps to treating trading like a business. Have a system. Have a business plan. Have meetings, weekly meetings or bi-weekly meetings to go over the results from that plan, and do not deviate. You know, if you start a business, you treat things very serious, right? But then you get into trading and yeah, you just throw money around. That's what the losers do, right? So you want to be a winner. You want to be a business owner, a professional. So you got to act like one. So really having a good plan that's proven to be profitable, and to have those weekly or bi-weekly meetings, man. For real, to make sure you're being disciplined, because you have to be the boss. You have to be the trader, you have to be the risk manager, and you have to be the owner of the company. So you really need to hold yourself accountable. You know, that's the biggest thing in anything, is can you hold yourself accountable, right? Can you remain professional and do what you're supposed to do without having someone tell you to do it? Do I still trade my own capital? Of course. Yeah, absolutely. I got it right here. I got multiple screens. Yeah, I got things going. I got things happening. I got a whole world on these other screens. Yeah, so usually every trade we take, I take them on both accounts. What's up, Lights Fire? What up, Josh? What's good, boys? Amen, Daniel. Amen. Love you. NASDAQ. Yeah, let's take a look at NAS real quick. What time is it? 27. Yeah, we'll do a rapid fire analysis. We'll do NAS, we'll do US 30, and we'll do ES, S&P. Okay, so let's take a look here. So daily time frame on, oh my goodness, daily time frame on NAS just juicing here. Let's take a look at this 4-hour chart. Whoa, 4-hour ripping. We got super clean range now on the 4-hour, going all the way up, man. You guys that are in NAS buys, chilling. Let's get the range figured out here. We're very, very bullish on NAS. Let's take a look at this range. We've got support. Let me stretch this out for y'all. We've got this range here on the 1-hour time frame. You got support sitting right here. You have resistance planted right here now, and we are very bullish, right? So same range here on the 30-minute time frame. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. 15's whatever. 30 looking good. 1 hour looking really good. You got this closure coming up, but you have news coming out. So let's go ahead and look left here on NAS and make sure there's clean range to the left. Sometimes you're gonna have to scroll and scroll. Come on. Okay, cool. So we're clean, right? So if you get closures above, you've got a super clean range. That range is gonna be, 155 points here. So the next clean range would be above that for probably about the same thing, 150, 180. So plenty of clean range here on the NASDAQ today. Wow. Extremely bullish. So that's what I got there for NAS. If you get closures below, that breaks the 4-hour low there too. So yeah, closures below look pretty good. You would expect maybe a pullback if you want to be daring. Maybe you expect that pullback on the daily. You wait for the 4-hour lows to break, aka closure below this range, and then just look to push down. All right, let's take a look at Goldie for unemployment claims. All right, here comes unemployment claims here. So this is the candle. It should have a lot of volume in it. Definitely don't want to take these sells here, but I do want to see price come down. So we'll see what happens. Perfect. 15 closed back above there. Nice. Yeah, let's see how the news came out. Pending. All right, better than expected here for the dollar. So that's calling for a quick move down here. I don't see anything too drastic though. Right? Good for durable goods. Nothing crazy for this one on a month-to-month. GDP price, same as expected. So yeah, I don't think we have much of a crazy change here. So we should probably just see technical analysis play out. Let's see if we can get a new support down here. That would be awesome. If we can get the 30-minute time, if we can get what we drew out earlier, that would be amazing. So what did we draw out earlier? Something like this, right? Where the candles kind of push down in that range, come back above. We have our impulse entry sitting right there, come 9:15-ish, and then we work our way back up. That's my ideal trade. If I'm looking to go long again here on gold, which I am. No impact. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. I think we'll just see price action play out and gold continue to move bullish. Although numbers came out green. Nobody knows if 930 cheat code, 930, 915, somewhere around there. What's the leadership? We can get the answers to that. Those are answers I do not have stored in my brain, but I can send one text message and have the answer uploaded into all of our brains very shortly. Will Powell's news be impactful? man, Powell like sneezes and it's like impactful. So yeah, most likely he will have an impact on the markets here today. It should be pretty interesting. What kind of questions to ask yourself in the meeting? Are you doing well? You want to go look at your data, right? So I pulled data from my journal. I pulled data from, you know, these type of things as well, right? And just see, hey, how are my trades? What trades did I take? I'll review them. Sometimes I'll just review like where my ranges were. Luckily, a lot of the trades that we're taking are on the YouTube live stream, so I'm a little fortunate. I can come back and just kind of look at my trades and see what I was thinking. I'll open them up. I'll take a look at them because I save them all here on my journal and just walk myself through them. Well, what kind of trade was it? What time was it? Did it work? Did I use the right ranges? If it didn't work, why didn't it work? You know, you learn a lot. Especially, there's been a few. Let me go here. There's been a few losses that we learned a lot from, and especially when it comes to the fade here in the past like 2 or 3 weeks. So we learned a lot these past 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, the winning trades typically you're not going to learn too much from. You're just going to be like, oh yeah, great trade. It's those losers, you know, where you say, hey, which range did I use? Did I use the right range? And most of the time, like for me, is it's never an error. It's never I broke the plan. It's typically, you know, that day I was using this range instead of that range and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll also ask myself, how am I feeling? You know, am I feeling like in September, I'm not really feeling like risking a lot on per trade. So I told myself in the beginning of September, let's size down a little bit this month. Let's just chill. I also had hopes of, we were talking about in the clubhouse about potentially getting on Top Step TV and taking out a combine and passing it and seeing if, you know, we can catch some attention from Top Step. And so that's what I've been working on here. I would say like the last 3 weeks or so. So just kind of reviewing the trades, asking myself, were they good trades? Were they bad trades? Were we using the right ranges on the losses? What could we have learned? You know, things like that. It's usually never an issue with me anymore, of like, what the hell was that? You know, like, what position was that, Nick? You know what I mean? It's never really that anymore. It's just sometimes like, well, you know, maybe I could have closed partials here and not there, and sized down or sized up. So, but if you really want to learn how to like look at your trades, join the clubhouse. We're going to be doing trade reviews. I'll also be doing like my own 2-week evaluations in the clubhouse and doing those publicly, so that way you guys can see it and kind of understand how to do it when it comes to, you know, treating trading like a business. Because I want to get paid. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to get paid. I got little kids I got to provide for, got a beautiful wife, and you know, I need to treat this serious, right? So I need to make sure I'm treating my trading like a business, and, you know, not taking anything for granted here. What's up, Xander? Heck yeah, brother. Doing amazing. Incredible. Hope you're doing well too, man. Can we do charts for stream? Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. So pretty much all we're waiting for now is support to form. That's it. Charts for stream, charts for stream. The clubhouse is trying to get me to mess around with GJ again. It ain't gonna happen. Even though GJ just printed just a beautiful celery play. Ain't gonna happen. Let's take a look at charts for stream. Let's hold on one sec. All right. Got any advice on this trade? Let's take a look, my friend. So, price on the 15 began to range after the previous breakout. Got break even. Okay, price broke out, and then I waited for a decent bottom wick. All right, with price to break its own high. Price hit my price hit my break even point around 13 pips. I was around 10 pips on my partials, or I was around 10 pips from my partials, I think you meant. But price decided to drive down, and I got out of the trade, thankfully at BE. 1 hour, 4 hour break of resistance. Okay, cool. So where was the trade taken? Which one? I see two trades here. Trade 1 or trade 2? Which one are we talking about? Trade 1, trade 2. Trade 2. Okay, cool. So you took a buy. So you waited for the bottom wick here. Took a buy, I'm assuming, at the break of the high. And then it kind of came down, stopped you out at B. Yeah. 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I don't think it was a bad trade, right? You had this candle. You had a lot of consolidation going on here. You finally had a closure. What time was this? What time was this? I'm pretty sure we were in this trade. Yeah, I think we were in this. I think we just didn't go BE yet. Yeah, what time was that? What time did this come in? 8:11 a.m. It was around 1 hour after your trade. Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, I think what happened was probably the volume began to die out here for a little bit, and then price kind of, got going. So it's very important to understand what time there's volume coming in, I think, and that's usually when you'll see those pushes. So usually after the volume comes in, like you had a big push up, then you'll start to consolidate a little bit until the next session. So I never understood that, when I was first trading, about sessions and volume and when you could expect price to push. So like if you're trading like an intraday style, none of that means anything to you, right? But when you're trading the way we do, where we're looking to enter on the break of the high and get this candle here to be the one that pushes, then the times now become extremely important to you, right? And you want to enter when there's high times of volume. So I think at this point, probably around 4 a.m. Eastern, 4:30 maybe this was, the volume was dying out. So the volume dies out and then it gets ready again, and then pre-New York, it just look what else it did after that. So where is it? That was 15-minute time frame. I think that was somewhere around here. Yeah, then we just got going. Or you said it was an hour after my trade? Let's see. Yeah, I think it was over here, right? Yeah. So I think volume just dying out there. You see 4, 5 a.m. It usually gets very quiet around that time. And then it picks back up there pre-New York around like 6. See, at 6 a.m. starts getting a lot of volume. And then bam, 7 and starts ripping up. This is news candle. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So perfect. That's what I wanted to see here. So now we'll just see if we can get the fake out. Take our buys going back up. Yeah. So anyway, going back to that trade, I think it was just volume, lack of volume there. Let's take a look at this one. Samartha. Nice name. All right, let's see here. So we got so 15:30 1 hour breakout. Okay. Stop loss at B once it taps this zone. B hit. Entry. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I would have went break even there too. I probably would have not even taken that sell and just waited for a closure below there. But it's worth a shot, right? Especially when you get this nice breakout. I think I have my sells below here. Yeah, good shot though. WC Melly, you already know. You already know. one more. Oh, we got one more from Samartha. All right, so current daily candle is bearish, although in a bullish trend. 4 hour created resistance. All right, so anticipated current candle to push down. Question. So was there any mistake to avoid? Yeah, I think the only mistake here was that closure. So wherever you were going break even, there was a pretty strong support there. So in that case, maybe don't waste a bullet here, right? Don't settle for that and then wait for the closure below, and then that's when you'll typically get the push. So I don't think there was much of a mistake. I just think you could have used a better range. That's all. When it comes to these ranges too, you want to think like, okay, if there's a support right here, right? And then let's say you have price that does something like this, right? Right? And then below that you have this beautiful move. So if you get a closure below the zone, but then there's a support like 10, 15 pips away, right? Yeah, that's 10, 15 pips, but you might get rejected there and have to mess around with a bad trade. So my idea is wait for the closure below the real zone, right? Which would be this one, to where now you don't have to worry about any resist or any supports. You just have a clean move coming down. So sometimes using that range, yeah, you know, you're trying to get a head start on the shorts, but you know, you may have a problem here. So typically I'll wait for the nice clean move coming down. So I think that was it. But again, the ranges, there is no right or wrong. If you mess up on a setup or entry, then, you know, that's one thing. But using ranges, you know, it's tough to always pick the right ones every day. You know, we kind of, not going to lie, we kind of make it look easy, but it's not easy. You know, it takes a long time to learn this stuff and a lot of repetition and showing up every single day. So we hit that range there. We'll see what happens from that zone. I think if we hit that range, we close back above it. Next candle comes down, threatens to fill the range again, but doesn't, right? And then that's where our inverted celery may come in. And then we could either take buys either on the next candle as it opens up, or just wait for the support to form, right? So we either take our buys at the break of that high, or we wait for that support, and then we take our buys after that thing is confirmed. What's up, AJ? What up, YOLO Trader? Yeah, so my celery in London, there was some chop to the left. So if you were in the London stream today, what we talked about was we're only going to go one contract. So we based our risk and our size based off of that entry point. So one thing we knew is we had London open on our side here, right? So we would most likely fill the range. So that's the only reason. So a normal position size for me is going to be 5 contracts. Right, 5 contracts. So what we did is, and we all knew what we were doing. We say, okay, we'll take the buy in the range, but on this buy, we're only going to go 1 contract, and that's what we did. You know, we went one contract. We kept a very minimal risk, and you know, ended up winning that trade. And then we got a closure above the range. I don't know if it was there or not, but yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was right there. No, where was that? Forgive me. Where was that? 15 minute? Yeah, right here. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, right here. So, you know, we had that closure above, and that's where we went a little bit bigger. So raised it up a little bit bigger and looked to fill that range right there. So yeah. So if you are trading in the range, then size down a little bit, you know, because everything lined up there. So you had the 4 hour break in the high, 1 hour break in the high, 30 break in the high, 15 break in the high. You had a pack runner on the 1 hour. Everything was money outside of the fact that we were still kind of jammed up in a range. So I didn't want to let that keep us out of the trade, right? So we just went low size on it. Yeah, look at this. So literally reacting to both ranges here. Tapped into this one, possible support on this one. Boom. Do I think Diddy traded forex? I don't know if he definitely traded a lot of things. I don't know if it was forex. What up, Big Fire? Big Fire in the house. Where's John? John is in Wakanda land. I sent him back to the motherland. Whoa, look at all the Diddy talk. Yeah, you know, I don't pay attention to the Matrix and all that Diddy stuff. Yeah. Look at all the Diddy. Hey, Diddy's the big topic here today. Some of y'all were halfway through your comment. You're like, yeah, backspace, 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 backspace. Prepared for that hurricane? Yeah, sure. We got ground beef. We'll be all right. We got some steaks. We got some steaks. Yo, the best was Cat Williams. P. Diddy trying to party, you gotta tell him no. Johnson & Johnson stock is up. Yo. Should have invested into some Johnson & Johnson stock a couple weeks ago, damn. All right, let's see the 4-hour candles here. So 4-hour is pulling back a bit, as expected, I would say. But hey, the next 4-hour candle, you know, it could just continue to push to the moon. Goldie goes. You can't get in the way of this bull, man. Governor of New York arrested? Doesn't surprise me. Oh, they arrest the bad people now. Gotcha. 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 I thought they weren't doing that anymore. The inverted celery, it's kind of just like it's basically like it's a move off an exhaustion, right? So like an exhaustion wick. So let's say like 930's coming up, right? And we're expecting, you know, we want to take buys and we want to get a beautiful, cute little support just like that, and then take our buys. You know what I mean? Like at 930, that's probably not going to happen, right? At 930, when you break that high, while you're waiting for that support is probably just going to take off. So that's where the inverted, like, it's just like an impulse entry. That's all. So you enter on the break of the highs there during high volume, because you're expecting that if you break that high, you're going to do this and not this, right? And just kind of hang there and wait, you know, like if the volume's coming in at this time, that's typically what's going to be the bigger candle. So that's all it is. Ideally, we want to catch that in the direction of the higher time frame bias and of like the way the higher time frames are trying to go. So in this case, we're probably trying to move bullish. You know, we're pulling back here, right? And then what do we have to do? We have to come down and make another bottom wick. So if we have to come down and make another bottom wick, then that may mean that we have to come down and, you know, push down here again and potentially fill that wick. And then that's where the potential impulse entry can come out from. So if this candle can close a little lower, and then the next one, just like we drew out earlier, can push down to give us that new 4-hour bottom wick. So you get this candle closing like that. Next candle pushes down, comes back up, closes above. Next candle breaks the highs. That's my entry. Boom, right there. Retest that high is all I'm really looking for. So even if we go all the way to the moon, I'm really just looking for that high right there. $61.8. That's my favorite Fibonacci. Whoa, what's this? Hold on. Fibonacci. Yo, what happened to my? Oh, this is not my trading view. That's why. I'm like, who put those colors up there? It'll push by the grace of Powell. Yeah. Who do I think will win? Kamaka or Grandpa Truck? I don't even know, man. Who knows? Who knows? I think the elephants are going to win. By any means necessary. Some of you guys like the elephants. What? Had some ribeyes yesterday. Oh, going to that 1 meal a day? Nice, brother. I actually had pizza yesterday. Yeah, I had a slice of pizza. Pizza. Let's look at what other pairs you guys want to look at out of gold, NAS, US30, and S&P. Okay, cool. So yeah, these buys look very good here. If you guys are in buys here on NASDAQ, this is a nice sample size position. We'll see if we fill the range. Looks good. Looks good. Do I like Little Caesar? I don't think I've ever had that one. Yeah, how is it? Any good? Let's take a look at US30 here. All right, US30, let's take a look. So you got a daily bearish closure, but you know, not really doing too well here in the first two sessions. 4 hours been pumping up though. So if you get a 4 hour closure right at this level here, there's a very high chance that we maybe have that daily wick established, and price can continue moving bearish now, right? This could be our daily top wick for a price to move down. So let's see what the 1 hour looks like. Ooh, 1 hour close with no bottom wick there. So you have a bearish closure here with no bottom wick. That's going to be your support. You're going to have your resistance sitting right here. So resistance, support. That's your range. Let's check the 30 minute. 30 minute looks pretty good. I think I like the sells a little bit lower. Probably below. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, not bad. 30. You got a minor support there. Minor at 30 pips. So, you know, if you want to trade that range, that's fine. That's what I would look for. So buys above, sells below. Very, very clean buys here. Your 4 hours bullish here too. So although we are bullish at this level, we still are bullish. So I think if you get a closure above, you might be able to clean that range here. Yeah. GC. Good when you're starving. What were we talking about again? Oh, Caesars. Yeah, Little Caesars. How was the ink session? It was good. It was good. You got to see my boy Josh. All right, Goldie. 2 minutes for a closure here. It's good when you're starving. Ooh, see Melly hitting him with the 26.2. Okay. Let's go. Hey, chat, we're doing a meetup here October 25th in Tampa, Florida, for those who want to come by, hang out, have some fun with the crew. Let us know. We'll be out here. We got a bunch of people confirmed. A bunch of people already booked flights and arrangements. So if you guys are interested in coming, we're solid on that now. So that's a concrete plan. Pull up on us if you want to come by. Gold can't go up without a retest. That's kind of like a retest right there. Gold can do things that you never even imagined possible at times. What was my trades on gold? Took buys earlier in London session. Took these buys here. Yeah. So closure above. Yeah, this one closure above and just took the buys up. Okay, cool. So we got a new OAND 4-hour candle. We got a new hourly candle here. I really want to see this hourly candle take a little dip back down here. If we can get that nice little drive back down, I think once 9:15, 9:30 comes along, we'll have a nice position ahead of us. Oh, that's a good question. Am I more profitable now trading all sessions? I think you have some more wins, but more losses too. Yeah, I would say so. More wins plus more losses. I think the probabilities will just continue to weigh themselves out. Yeah, I think we'll still get the same type of results. We might just do it in a bigger quantity. Good question. Good question. What's happening October 25th? We're going to do a TTE meetup here in Tampa. I think once this week comes, we'll have I guess on Friday, we'll have a solid head count. And then that's where we'll start planning what we're going to do. Powell's speaking here too pretty soon, so I would stay the heck away. I really would. Don't try and be Superwoman or Superman here. That boy come on like position liquidated. Keep on struggling, making gains and then giving them back. Need help with the psychology. Less is more, brother. So if you're making gains, close your charts. There's something very, very special about closing the door on the day, ending it green, and then just moving into the next day, right? So if you're making gains in the day and then giving them back, then really consider having your trades look like this, right? You don't want to see red days. Obviously, red days are going to be there here and there, but you don't want to see too many red days. So when you focus on the days, right, then you understand, hey, I have a goal to be green today, right? A semi small goal to be green today. And then when you go ahead and you take those early trades, you go, hey, I hit my goal. You know, there's really no reason for me to remain in the markets today. I've only gotten myself in trouble from that point on up until this point. So let me just get out, close the door on the day, end it green, and then just come back tomorrow. Right? It's like you kind of you wake up from a nap and you're a little sleepy, and it's it's midnight, and you see the message on your phone, and everyone's hanging out. You're like, should I go out? Should I not go out? Nothing good happens after like 12. So when you finish up those trades, according to your previous data, nothing good happens after that, right? So stop right there and call it a night and come back the next day. Next day, next session, something like that. Just put an end to the day or the session. Okay, cool. So here's our move down, which is nice. We want to see this. Everything that we've been talking about is trying to work its way out here. Just got to be patient. Good morning. What up, Nikki? Nikki. Powell steps on stage. Gold hits 3K. What's up, Kenneth? No, but we'll get some info. If you go to the meetup page, though, there's just we're trying to get a head count, and then we'll start. It looks like we have 25 people that can make it, with a couple days left to kind of get your head count in there, and then from there we'll have more details on the meetup, where it's going to be, what we're going to be doing, and all that good stuff. Do you feel like trading all sessions can deviate you from your plan, as some people like trading certain specific sessions? Nah, man, I think I'm pretty flowy with it, to be honest. Pretty flowy. I always stick to my plan no matter what. So no matter what session it is, you'll see me start it up, and I'll look at the news, and I'll do my top-down analysis, and I'll just do the same thing every time. So it definitely doesn't deviate me from my plan, but it probably could deviate one from his or her plan if they're not, a little bit more established and well equipped. Yeah, if you're newer, you can definitely overtrade. Good question, though. So if you got a good handle on your system, and you're, again, a business owner, right, and you have to make good decisions because you've got people counting on you, then you go into each session as a professional, but not everyone can do that, and nor could I do that, 2.5 years ago. But, I've gotten a little bit more mature in the markets, mature in life, got more responsibility, more leadership, so it's very easy to stay disciplined. Grand Hyatt, yo, hero of the days. Please, hero of the day, I really hope you come. Pull up on me. Traders trade. That's right. I think yesterday, a couple days ago, we had a trade in every session. Huge into hurricanes. Come on, man. You're the hero. Hero's hero. Hey, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Good to see you back here, Nikki. Nikki. Good to see you back here, man. Yeah, 91's the interesting level here. Yep. Yep. What's up here, Magnifico? Oh, now you got a job and can only trade New York. That's okay. You know, you can get familiar with it. You just have to take your time. You know what I mean? So what you want to do, not you have to, but what you would probably want to do is set out to understand the session, right? So don't be too aggressive in the session. Your main job is to study it, go low risk, and start to get familiar with it. New York session is a lot different than the London session, especially when you're trading gold. There's just a lot of things going on with the US dollar. So yeah, I would take a little bit of time and say, hey, I'm just going to learn the session here, and take my time this month doing it. You know what I mean? And just go in with ease. All right. Last thing you want to do is go into an unfamiliar session using high risk and all that. So just do yourself a favor and then just lower risk for like a month so you can learn. We are looking for a new support, correct? Let's go. Base hits, Ron. Base hits. That's all it is, man. Just simple base hits. Best time to trade Asian? I would say between like 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern. That's usually when I like to pay attention. Wow, look at this push. 4-hour candle turning around now, eh? Yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, 4-hour candle turning around. If we close below, that would be nuts. That would be insane. Still 40 minutes here on this 4-hour candle. What's Oando looking like? Someone send me a picture in the Zoom chat. You woke up late? No way. Looks like you're right on time to me. Right on time. Sell now. All right, just be careful. Just be careful with Powell coming out. We're gonna get word from him right here at 9:20. 9:20 he comes out. Just conveniently 10 minutes before the open, eh? Conveniently. When your day trade turns into a swing trade and still hits stop loss. Yeah, some of these trading memes are funny. Gonna take the risk in buying. Alrighty, good luck, best of luck. I might be interested in that too, especially if we close with no wick. Let's say we close with no wick, and then we do this. Boom, boom. Start pulling back up. Break your own high. I think you're gone. Whoa, we got a lot of rain coming down here. I could hear it. FOMC coming up. That's right. We're going to retrace the whole move back up. The whole entire move. We're going to break all-time highs again here within the hour. And we're going to keep sailing. Bye now. Bye now. Bye now. See you later. Yep. Have a nice day. Y'all got them buys? Oh, you are right about that. Hero of the day. That's right. That's right. We have to have a jet ski for you. I didn't buy one. I'll rent one for you. I'll rent one, and me and you will just go fly out into the Gulf. With smile. We'll just keep straight faces. Shoom! Full speed on the jet ski with just straight faces. We'll see who can crack first. When's the storm gonna hit? I don't even know, brother. I hear rain coming down hard right now, though. Let's see. Weather. Let's take a look at the weather. Damn. I don't even want to look at this. I'm already depressed. Yeah, I'll just let it come in. Looks like we're getting a tornado. Probably going to get hit with like 70-mile-per-hour winds. Lots of rain. Sounds great. We got a blader. Appreciate your prayers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, next area of interest sits right here. Buy now, okay? No, y'all didn't buy full margin, did you? I was just telling my neighbor buy now. He was off to work. I was just saying buy now. Have a nice day. Good day to go for a walk. It is. Especially here in Tampa. It's a good day to go for a little swim. My man's gonna ride the jet ski right to Cuba. Make me have to pay insurance on the rental. Pay for the whole jet ski. Hero of the day just never comes back. Juan, you guys got a lot of rain or no? Alright, so what do we got here? We got a 200 pip move back up. 4 hours not looking the healthiest here though. I'll tell you that. But if we close at support or with no bottom wick, then that makes a lot of sense for price to move back up. Oh, look at this. No wick at the bottom. Alright. No wick at the bottom of that 15-minute candle. Fades might be getting ready to fade. We'll see how we get this closure to look. But here comes Powell. He's going to start his spiel in just a moment. Is anybody gonna listen to Powell? Where are you guys listening to him? Let me check it out. Johnny Stew? Johnny Stew is at the club all night. I don't see anything. I don't see anything on the Powell guy. Do you guys? Bloomberg? Let me check Bloomberg. Oh, these guys probably got him on. Oh, look at him.
Is kind of petering out. We're not even in the opening or in the regular trading hour session yet. Let's see what the longer time frame traders think about these price levels in these equities. Crude oil. Yeah, crude oil. All right. Well,
crude oil.
Had, earlier this week, Tuesday went.
All right, can't. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be a speech really worth listening to. He didn't say good morning yet. No, not yet. Is Don still in the shadows? Man, how the hell would I know? You're probably paying more attention to it. Well, definitely pay more attention to me. So you would probably be the one to know before me. Monthly trade counter, correct? Yeah, I've been slacking. I think I have to add the last 3 wins here to the journal. I got them all in my messages with Scott for trade of the day, but I was lazy the last 2 days. Don't tell anyone, but I sold the top. Holy. My bad. You're bad for what? Oh no, my headset's gonna die. Lost internet connection. Did you take anything? No, not yet. Nope. Yeah, that's true. If you guys haven't checked out Trade of the Day, that's going to be a channel in the Discord here where you can view every trade I take. So every trade I take, thanks to Scotty C, we got everything broken down. So he'll do a really good job at bringing you into the trade and then giving you the full details of every single trade. We are very fortunate to have Scott doing this. But yeah, you could check all the trades out here. W Scott. Scott, it shouldn't be Scott C, it should be Scott W. I would highly recommend going in there and studying. If you're not where you want to be yet in trading, I don't know what you guys are doing not reading those. I'd be in there reading every one of them. Who reads every one of them? Anyone? Who actually goes in there to study? I know it's going to be the few, because only the few do what it takes to win. Who actually goes in there? Diogo goes in there. All right. OGH, all right. Mr. Lopez. Yeah, I see Mr. Lopez in there a lot. Just found that part. Nice, nice. Yeah, if you guys never seen it, it's trade of the day in the Discord. These are going to be every single trade I take. Look, broken down so you can digest it and understand it in a nice, healthy way. Oh yeah, there's the 1%. And if you notice, you'll see that all my trades pretty much look exactly the same. You know, same entries, same exits, all that. For a while, you would just see onion, breakout, celery. Now you see a little bit of fades, a little bit of impulse entries, but all the trades taken are right in here. This is extremely valuable channel here. Did we take a trade during London? Yeah, we took buys in London. Took buys right here. Let's move up. Basically, closure above here. Where was it? Closure. Wait, no. Closure. Where was it again? Closure above here. Yeah, right here. So this candle closed above. We were looking to fill that range. And that was the move for London. That was the London move. Took two trades actually in London. One here. We got out of that one and some profits. Then price came down, hit us back at BE. We got a brand new support, waited for the closure above. And then we didn't want to try our luck again in that range. Although this might have been the better move to fill the wick. This time we waited for that candle to close above the zone and then took buys on this candle. Yeah, so no bottom wick here. So we may get that fake out we're looking for on the 30. 9:30 coming up. Do I think the fade's good here? But yeah, but you might as well wait 3 minutes. Just so you can catch 9:30 coming in. AB Mike in the house. What up, AB Mike? What's good, bro? What's up, the Groom Smith? If this fade hits, whoa, cannon, let's go. That'd be awesome, dude. That'd be a statement right there. Belief builder. Nice job, SG80, nice job. W. Break some trades down to your wife sometimes. Yeah, it helps. Yeah. I never forget the one time I took this trade in front of Anna. It was when I first started learning the style, right? And Raja said, you know, blah, 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 blah. You wait for a closure above, and then you go ahead and take the trade, right? You wait for a bottom wick. Candle closed above. I said, watch, honey, watch this, watch this. It's going to make a bottom wick. It's going to go down, and then when it flips, I'm going to enter. Watch me go in profit, man. This thing flipped. I went in profit. I was like, look at that. I'm a genius. She was like, oh my God, you are a genius. I'm like, I know. And then I lost money for the next 7 months. But then eventually I got it. You know, so it worked out. Ah, man. So we got no wick here on this closure. No top wick here. So the only way we do this is if we get this inverted play here on the 30-minute time frame. That's it, because we closed a no wick here right at the, didn't even get back in the range. Am I going to watch candles or take a sell? I'm going to watch candles here. Yeah. Oh, I'm so interested, honey. Yeah, sure. Took 4 or 5 trades on gold this month. Yeah, gold's been a little choppy, a little chippery this month. All in all, though, it hasn't been a bad month. It hasn't really been a bad month. Again, didn't really trade this account in the first week of the month, really, but other than that, it's been a decent month here for me. I would say we're not getting the, the best moves and the best not confirmations, but closures and things of that nature. But all in all, as long as you're professional and you really don't deviate, you'll still tend to take good trades, right? You might watch more candles more, like Charles Chung said, are you going to watch candles today or are you going to take a sell? I'm going to watch these candles, right? I'm going to wait for the perfect opportunity just like I did earlier today. And that's why we stay green. You know what I mean? So on a month where it gets a little chippery like that, yeah, you definitely want to watch candles a little bit more. You want to be a little bit less aggressive compared to months like June or July, and make sure you're treating your business like you should be on each given month, right? Each month is going to provide you with that sense of, hey, you got a good month where things are really, really clicking and the setups are really turning out well, or you got your system is going through a month where maybe things aren't lining up totally like they were in the previous months. Happens. Every system goes through it. But we're still on the board pretty good here. We're over like 25 trades here on the month, so that's always good. Yo, let's go. Hero of the day. W. Just tell your wife you're going to be going to the club now every night. I forgot what we were talking about on that other. Yeah, we also closed that resistance here, so we don't really want to take this buy yet. I'm pretty bullish on gold. I'm not really too interested in sells on gold. This is weird. It's weird without headphones. No volume from the Fed. Let's see if we got the juice. We got the juice back. Every single one, but that's not because honestly I forgot we were talking about B-dub. So what are we waiting for now? Yeah, so now we're just gonna wait. So this is 9:30 here, so we're gonna have a lot of volume coming in. We've got no wick at the top, which isn't the worst thing, because if we do break that 30 high, then you may see a push up. But with the 15 closing below and no top wick, I really don't want to do that. You know what I mean? If this candle had a wick, it would be much, much better, but it doesn't. So maybe now what we do is, instead of what we were waiting for on the 15, we wait for on the 30. So we were waiting for what? A bullish closure on the 15. So maybe we see that happen on the 30, or we see like a 15 closure back above. So you get this closure here, and then you get a new closure with a wick that closes above. Let me get this one. Right, and then we can go ahead and take our buys from there. Sell, brother. Sell. Sell. I feel like every time I see someone write sell in the chat, I just see price pushing back up. Yeah, I don't want to sell yet, man. I'll sell below all this chop. Yeah, if price wants to go through there, that's fine. Fine without me. Let's take buys and then let's just start typing sell in the chat. Yeah, I don't really like to sell too much here. Only sell. Only sell. Yeah, I think I like sells if we kind of push up and create resistance and do something a little bit better than that. Some resistance here, maybe a fake out. Something like this, right? Then I think I like sells a little bit better to go ahead and fill that wick. But sells right here, right now, I don't really find it too interested in it. John ditched the NY sesh. Hey, yo, John stayed up. John's been up since Asian. Not last night, the night before. So that man was probably tired. Man was looking like Albert Einstein in the London session. I'm repeating, do not attempt this at home. Do not attempt what I do without supervision. Don't do it. He's trying though. I give him one round of applause, man. He's trying to keep up. Been trading more in the clubhouse, not much on stream. That's not purposely though. You know, I just trade when there's opportunities to trade. That's pretty much when I trade. But yeah, I think they have been coming in more. That's why we created the clubhouse. Because I noticed, hey, I'm taking trades in Asia. I'm taking trades in New York, and a lot of the guys and girls here were blowing their accounts during those times where like the stream ended. You know what I mean? So it's a good spot, good little place to come and hang out and just check up on, you know, what we're doing in the markets and things like that. My thoughts on breakouts without any top and bottom wicks? I won't do it. Yeah, I'm yet to find a way around this. Trust me, you know, sometimes I look for ways, you know, how can we do this? How can, if a candle closes without a wick on the top, a bullish candle, is there a way that we could find some sort of probability or edge? And to be honest, gang, I just can't find it. I just can't find it yet. So until then, you will never see me take a buy when a bullish candle closes without a wick on top. I'm trying, but I cannot find it. I cannot find probability. I cannot find edge. Well, London's been lit. I think all the trades, most of the trades we've taken have been in London so far in the clubhouse. John definitely needs some salt and honey. Absolutely. He wasn't ready. Scott. You won't do it even if volume comes in? Yeah, even like right now, there's volume, right? But I still won't do it. Like 9:30 is my best time of trading. Best time. But I still won't do it. Because I know that more times than not, if we don't have a wick, then there's no range and price will typically move down, right? Or vice versa, right? If this is a bearish candle with no wick at the bottom, price will usually move up. So most of the time it's going to go the opposite. So that means the probability is against you. Lot of volume. Yeah, 50-50 with no wick. How do we join the clubhouse? Hit exclamation point clubhouse. How come I'm not watching USD? This is, XAU. This is gold, brother. This is gold. This is gold versus the dollar here. Yeah, it just says it a little different here. Should I leave a watermark? You guys want me to leave a watermark? Let me see if I like it. Watermark, watermark. You guys like the watermark? I don't know how I feel about it. I don't want that there. Yeah, I don't think I really like the watermark. I've never liked it. Oh, you can make it different colors too. Let's take a look. Yeah, I've personally never really liked having the watermark up there. We got any cool colors? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use it. It's probably good for a streamer to use, right? Just so you can understand what they're looking at. But I think you guys know the vibes here. Harmonic patterns are very confusing. Almost got me to quit trading. Like, what the hell is this stuff? I had to ditch those quickly. Quickly. Watermark should be on the left. Can you put it on the left? Where is there the option? I don't see an option. Watermark. Yeah, yeah. You hear the way I say water? Some of y'all be like, water. Glass of water. Be the watermark. You know, water. Get some water. The real New Yorkers be like, water. Like, you would think they spelled it like W-U-D-D-A. Or maybe they throw a little T in there. W-U-D-T-D-A. Get a bottle of water. Floridians be like, yo, we got a madman here. Your watermark, your watermark. Hot dog. Hey, you gotta hear people from Boston. They say water, water. They say car. The best is talking to someone from Boston. What kind of car you got? The kind of car I got. Yo, they talk so funny. Get in the car. We got some Boston folks out here. We got some Boston folks. We got people from all over the world at Time to Eat Trading. Everywhere. I think we cover the whole like map at this point. I remember when I first started the stream, first started catching a little momentum, started asking people where they were from. I was shocked. I was shocked that people were just pulling in from all over the world. I was like, whoa. There's a lot of power in the internet. You guys want the watermark? The watermark? What's up, Dominic? Right on time here, brother. BRB. I'll be right back. We got a 15 closure. Hold on. Okay, we got a 15 closure here. Yeah, we might consolidate here. So I like buys back above this range here. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis before. Hold on, let me. Yeah, let's just do a fresh top-down analysis here. So the daily is beginning to reject now. So yesterday's candle closed bearish, right? Yeah, yesterday's close was bearish. We came up, we broke the highs here in the London, late London session, pre-New York session, and then we're driving back down. So the reason we're driving back down is because that 4-hour candle is now rejecting, right? So the 4-hour candle has officially flipped. It's bearish now, and it's coming back into this overall like rejection zone to the downside here. So not looking the greatest on the 4-hour chart here. So we're coming into that zone. We tapped into it. Is that our target, right? To continue to flip and, move bullish on the next candle, right? We don't know. Gold can do anything these days. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour has officially tapped into these targets. So I would say the targeted zone here is this whole zone. This whole zone right here. So as you can see, we have wicked into that zone there, and therefore that may be the retest, right, that we're looking for in order to now plant a new support for price to continue moving bullish, right? And those are the buys I'm kind of looking for here. So let's go ahead and look at the 30-minute time frame real quick. 30-minute time frame, same thing. We're struggling, right? We filled the range. Now we're trying to do that for a second time. We have not broke the lows just yet. That's why I do not want to take any sells, because we might get caught up right here. I want to see how we begin to react to this level. So we've got a range here. Let's see how we begin to react to that range. 15-minute is consolidating a bit. This could be a fake out. I do like buys back above this overall resistance level here. So if we can get closures back above, I like the buys to continue up. If not, sells. Yeah, sells are tough here. Sells are tough. So probably not too interested in sells at the moment. Yeah, me personally, I think the cleanest sells today are below this range right here. Yeah, so let's see how we react towards this zone, and then we'll move about from there. Cool. I will be right back. Hey, by the way, I picked up my dad yesterday from the airport, and this man made a transformation. Some of you guys remember I told you guys about 2 years ago, my dad almost literally died. He was basically dead. They almost pronounced him dead. We gathered in prayer. We prayed around him. We counted on the Spirit to lift him up. The Spirit did exactly that. Gave him full healing, full restoration. The doctors were completely mind blown. My man was about to die. We prayed over this man, laid hands on him, literally went out for lunch. We came back, the doctors' minds were blown. They did not know what took place over the last like 2 hours. It was insane. So anyway, so he got all healed up from that, and then he kind of like suffered a little bit more. And then yeah, something clicked where he started changing his diet, started walking, going out. Bro, this guy looks like $1 billion. I was shocked. Man got like an 8-pack. Yeah, man. I was shocked. So we appreciate all your prayers. You guys remember last time, like my dad had to go into the hospital for something like a year ago, and we gathered in prayer again at that point. We really do appreciate the prayers because man is doing better than he was like 10, 15 years ago. So yeah, W prayers, W God. Pretty awesome. Yeah. Pretty insane. Pretty insane, the power of prayer. Amen. Amen, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was a crazy time. That was a crazy time just to put our faith in the Lord and just pray. You know, that's all you can do at times. Just pray. Started all night on the kitchen floor. Me, Anna, and John. My brother Joe was in the hospital with my dad that night. And then, man, we just kept getting worse and worse reports. Worse reports. Then they're like, we gotta put this guy on a ventilator. I'm like, nah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna wait. And that's when they gave us the worst news, talking about, yeah, he might not make it. You know what I mean? And then that's when, boom, we just literally all in, called all the prayer warriors, went all in on prayer, laying hands on him, and Christ showed up and freed the man. Yeah, yo, these doctors were shocked. Same thing with Maverick. When Maverick was born, he needed some sort of extra vitamin. I don't know. I forget exactly what it was. But, man, they were, like, giving us bad reports. We started praying, laying hands. Every time they brought him back, we lay hands on him, pray on him. Boom. Good report after good report. And then he's like, yeah, we don't need him anymore. He's good. He's good to go. You guys can take him home. We're out of here. We know he's good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One day Alea woke up. I have so many testimonies. Like, I truly believe in the power of prayer and laying hands. Like, one day Alea woke up, man. Her eye was just, I have no idea why, but her eye looked like she got punched in the face by Mike Tyson. Prayed over her, no lie. Like, there was no black and blue, but it was like all swollen and red. But yo, no lie, 2.5, 3 hours later, not even the next day or the next week, hour or two later, it looked like it wasn't even there. Crazy stuff. Amen. All right, so let's see. So we still got price driving down here. Can you try it with trading? What, prayer? I already do. It works. So all those other streamers that tell you prayer don't work, don't listen to them. God shall not be mocked. That's right, Scott. That's right. Wanted a good closure for 9:45. Yeah, me too. I think we all did. Yeah, if anyone took sells, nice move down here. I didn't really like the sells. Until that 4 hour closes bearish, I really don't like sells too much. Oh, we got some cells here. There we go. Nice. On the road. On the road too, right? Oh no. Oh yeah, this is outside. Yeah, you're outside some building. Let's go. Making money on the go. He's on the job. He's on the job on the job. That's what you call being on the job on the job. Who was that? Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Testimonies are great. Yeah, they are. They are. I've got one testimony you probably won't believe. I almost don't believe it. But I had this kid, he overdosed right in front of me on heroin. So this was super random. I was working in a in an office, and I don't know if it was coincidence or what it was, or just the right timing, or if it really was that power of prayer, but man, gasped for air right after I took my hand off him. It's crazy stuff. That same guy ended up passing away later on. Not that day, like a year later. Very unfortunate. Such a good guy. Such a good guy. Do you need to have your camera on in the clubhouse? Nah. Some people leave their camera on, some people don't. No biggie. No biggie. Yeah, man, that same kid, such a great kid too. He ended up leaving New York, going to get some help, going to Florida, but this year when he went back home for Christmas, he never came back. That's the power of association, by the way, right? He was associating with people who weren't on drugs, or people who, weren't on drugs any longer. And once he went back home, he obviously associated with someone else, and that was the end for him. The end of this existence. Can I trade topless in the clubhouse? Oh, brother, for sure. I mean, we have guys that trade naked in the clubhouse. Yeah. So, yeah. It's quite the club. It's quite the club. They think we don't see them, but we see them. And it's a bit disturbing. I'd be like, yo, let me turn that. Let me manually turn that one off. Help a brother out. Hey, chat, I come on Zoom. I'm making sure my hats are on all right. I'm making sure, I ain't got, nothing in my teeth. Some of y'all be walking up to the camera just butt naked. How you doing? Welcome to the clubhouse. Oh, man. I mean, we got ladies in there, boys. We got ladies in there. The one thing the only thing I kind of have to say is when you come onto the clubhouse, just have some shorts on. You don't even worry about the shirt. Just throw some shorts on. No, we don't want to see you in your tighty whities. Shorts. Just some shorts will do. The normal attire. You know what I mean? Some of y'all love that freedom, man. I could tell who lives alone. Just walking around butt naked. Some of you guys on Zoom now are thinking, was that me? Hey, we won't say any names. All right, can we get a move up out of the zone now? So we tapped into that zone there. Can we get a move out of it? I think we might be able to. 15-minute is starting to push up. New 30-minute candle has opened as well. Same thing with the 1 hour here. So I think we get fade opportunities if we re-break the low here on the 1 hour and then break the high. If not, we wait on a 15 or most likely a 30-minute support here. Green. Did I take sells today? No, I took buys earlier. My only position here today on gold was right here. This move right here. That was it. I didn't get any of this. I didn't get any of this. None of this. Might look to get some buys back up, but that was my piece of the pie here today. I do like sells though, below here. Yeah, if the 4 hour closes and we close bearish or something, ideally, I mean below, like look at all these wicks on the 4 hour. So, you know, what's the chance that we push through there nice and smoothly, right? So that's why I'm looking for my sells below all those wicks. Those wicks are just, they just represented by consolidation, right? All this is all those wicks. Yeah, what do I think about the 4 hour? That's kind of what I think about the 4 hour. I think we're coming into this all this rejection. You know, the candle closed. We closed bearish, but we closed right above supports. So I think we could still see a move back up here today. I don't think we're done here at all. Bro is ignoring me? I promise you I'm not. I promise you. Spider FX. I promise you. Whatever you wrote, just write it again so I can see it. Nice job, Daniel. W. What's up, TK? How you doing? What's going on? How do you join the clubhouse? Oh, look at OG. Look, that's an OG right there. OGH, PM Magnifico. Thank you guys. There you go. There's the link right there for the clubhouse. Yeah, the clubhouse has really been great. Really been great. So, a lot of noise being made in the clubhouse. A lot of up and coming traders. It's fun in the clubhouse too. You get to hear from, you know, people other than myself, which is always good. Yeah, come on in the clubhouse, man. We have a great time there. We talk about things that matter. We go over a lot of really good stuff. We take a lot of really good positions. We test things together. Overall, it's been one heck of a time in the clubhouse. I've pretty much been there for the majority of the time, almost every session, unless I have little meetings here and there. But other than that, I've had a lot of fun being there and hanging out and trading with you guys. Yeah, people really are making moves in the clubhouse. Like, we got Travis just passed his first challenge. You got so many people passing challenges, so many people getting payouts. You got other guys that are trading their own capital, taking withdrawals now. So it's great to see. I think we've officially kind of like turned up the volume a bit. The sessions usually go like Asian is typically from like 8 to like 10:30, 11, and then London is typically like pre-London, so like 1:30 a.m. to like today we were there 1:30 to 4 a.m. So you know, 2, 3, so like 2.5 hours each session. And then New York is the long one, right? So we're here for New York from 7 a.m. all the way till typically like, what would you guys say? Like 2 p.m., right? 2:30 p.m., kind of when volume starts to die down. So this is the big session, you know, the New York one. But other than that, you got Asian 8 p.m. to like 11, and then you got London, which is like 1:30 a.m. my time to like, you know, 4 a.m. So boom, boom, and boom. Those are the 3 sessions. And then every Saturday at 11 a.m., we do an in-depth webinar, which they have been fantastic. And the webinars, the cool part about the webinars, like the last 2 that we did, we instantly have taken action on that, those concepts, right? We've automatically applied them every day, whether it was understanding higher time frames and lower time frames and how to correlate them and execute on them and build a bias off of them, or if it was trade management like we went over last week, and you know, this week I think twice, 2 or 3 times we had the opportunity to act on that trade management webinar and, you know, manage risk and manage profits and do all that good stuff. Yeah, so fire. Yeah, come pull up for 1 month. 1 month, check it out and see if you like it. How many hours do you sleep? I typically sleep from like, I would say 11 p.m. I don't know why I'm writing everything. 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's when I typically go to sleep. Sleep right in here. Sleep. So that's more than enough for me. Now I usually sleep from like 5 a.m. to 6:30, and then I stay up until 10 p.m. So I'll sleep from 10 p.m. till 12:30-ish. Right? And then stay up from 12:30 to probably what time? Like 3 a.m.? Yes, and then I would basically go back to sleep from 4 a.m. to, you know, the normal start time like I told you. 4 a.m. to what? 6:30. And then do it all over again. 5 p.m. go back to bed if I can. Usually I can't, so it'll usually be 10 p.m. So yeah, these are like my sleeping hours. 10 p.m. to 12, and then 4 to 6:30. How you doing? Who's down? You sure you want to live my life? Are you sure? Like I said yesterday on IG, when your work starts to inspire people all over the world, you just get inspired. There's no, like, every time I come here, I'm happy to be here. If I wasn't happy, I wouldn't have set up the stream today. I would have kept sleeping in. What up, boo? Everyone's up here. Yeah. Gracias. No sleep stops. That's right. Yeah, man. We take cat naps. We don't sleep, we take little cat naps. That's what commitment looks like. I am committed to serving people, serving the masses all over the world. I'm committed. Remember, I told you commitment is like being pregnant. You either are or you're not. You're either in or you're out. Yeah. To be honest, I operate pretty well like this. Not gonna lie, I don't really see much of a like normally I could tell if I'm losing clarity or if I'm losing energy, but I don't know. You stay fired up. Power naps. That's right. All right, look, so we are bouncing off support. We're looking to, looks like we could take off from this zone here. I like closures back above here on the 15. 1530 closures look good. 144 pip range up here. How does it feel when you see what you envisioned begin to come true? It feels incredible. It really does. It goes to show you that, hey, this stuff is not hocus pocus. It's not, just, hopefully it works, man. If you know exactly what you want, you put a plan together to get it, and you read it every day and you write it every day, there's almost nothing that can get in your way. All right, you go to prayer with your visions, right? Your visions will typically come from prayer. So that's how you know you got the right one. And then you continue to pray on it, and you just step out the way and let God do the work. There's no way I do what you guys have seen me do here. No way I do that on my own. Right? There's a much bigger purpose going on here. Like I said on my story today, it's much deeper than 10, 15 pips. When you hear stories about, hey, Nick, like I was saying the other day, like, bro, like I haven't passed my funded challenge yet, but I just want to let you know, I haven't drank alcohol in 3 weeks. Like that right there, I'll wake up all day for that. One guy told me, hey man, I haven't passed the funded account yet, but me and my wife, we held hands and slept in the same bed last night for the first time in a year. You know what I mean? Like those stories are just way bigger than, hey, I got my 3K payout. At least for me, they are. I'm just a hippie, man. Hippieing around. That's right. Just attracting stuff. Yeah. So, my vision was always to impact the world, to impact people all around the world, and basically deliver the information. By the way, none of the information I share with you is my information, right? It's all been learned from others. So you got guys like, you got Jesus, right? And then you got like Napoleon Hill and Andrew Carnegie and Earl Nightingale and Bob Proctor and all these guys that kind of really spit out a lot of information. I'm just trying to share that, you know what I mean, to the youngsters across the world, and even not only to the youngsters, but to the 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, because they have youngsters around them. They've got teenage kids or grandkids and, things of that nature, and we're just trying to share that information. That's it. There's no new information under the sun. It's all wisdom from the greats that went before. Any funded under 100? To be honest, I don't know. I really don't. Probably like a 10K, somewhere a 10K account. I'm sure you can get for like 25 bucks on some of these companies. Imagine getting a 50K payout, but you're abusive to your family, you still dabbling with drugs and alcohol, and you can't regulate yourself. I mean, the money doesn't mean anything at that point. Where's that young boy you used to stream with? Who, John? John's still here every day. John was at the club last night. The clubhouse. So he's probably getting some rest for the afternoon session. Oh, not John? Which one? Sam? Maybe Sam? Sam Capital? The El Presidente? The news guy? The guy who created all the slogans around here? Sam? Yeah, Sam's doing good. Sam joined us 2 nights ago for London session. Yeah, Sam's doing good. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sam joined us about 2 nights ago in the clubhouse for London sesh. So it was good to see him. Rafi, I was actually just talking to Rafi about an hour, like about 3 hours ago. Oh, is John in the Asian session? Yeah, John's always in Asian. John's typically in Asian, London, and then John's in New York session too. So like after we get off here, we tend to stay streaming until like 2 p.m. ish Eastern. So we get off right here at what, 10? So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, we stay on for like an extra 4 hours. So you can catch John in that session a lot too. Sometimes I have meetings and stuff during that session. So John usually will take over, share a screen, talk about any trades that we're taking. Nick's a life coach. Yeah, trading is probably my secondary. I would say I'm an entrepreneur over a day trader. You know, I was an entrepreneur. I'll never forget the first time I really looked at being a business owner. I was about 7 years old, and my cousin Mike had this, he was probably, 11, 12 years old. And at the time he had this company called Green Thumb Guys. And we lived in a trailer park at the time. So it was a big trailer park, right? With just kind of houses everywhere. Houses, like little blocks and stuff. Y'all know how the trailer parks get down, right? Little trailers everywhere. So he would go around and he would mow everyone's lawn, right? Cut their grass, mow their lawn, trailer by trailer, house by house, or whatever. And one day, him and his boy, they created this company. But one day his boy couldn't make it. So he called me. Hello. And he said, yo, you want to make some money? I said, hell yeah, I want to buy some candy cigarettes from the ice cream man later on today when he comes by. So joined him for the day. He said, here, take this weed whacker and start weed whacking everywhere around these houses. And what he did was he sat on this little mower, nice and relaxed, and just mowed the lawn. And I was weed whacking. I was getting hit, getting slapped in the eye with like grass and all that. And when all this was done, and he collected all the money, right? Let's say he had, I don't know how much he had, right? But he had a good amount. Let's just say they were all singles. And he had, I don't know, 50. Right? He had 50 singles in his hand. 50. And he gave me like 7 or 8. He said, thanks for the help, man. And I gladly took the money, but that's where I got to thinking, right? At a very young age, thinking, well, he has 50. He gave me like 8. I did more of the work. That don't make sense, right? So very early on, I wanted to be the business owner. I wanted to be the actual guy in charge, right? So that's where the whole entrepreneurship and business mindset came, was I knew that the employee always got the tail end of the stick. Right, and the business owner, although he did have to pay for, the lawnmower, right, and the gas, it wasn't that much. So his investments weren't that much compared to what he brought in. So right then and there, that's where I, had that aha moment as a young, like probably 7 or 8-year-old kid. I don't even know how we started talking about that. You like my drawings? Damn. Yep, and it was never the same after that. It was never the same. Every time I started working a job, I just kept thinking that. I'm like, I got to get on the other side of that. And today we do pay people. We do have employees and we do pay people, and it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool to be on the other end of that. The math was not math in Louis G. Even as a 7-year-old, I'm thinking, well, that don't add up. I get 7. He gets 43. I walked around, got slapped in the face with grass. My ankles are all cut up. And he just casually sat on that mower all day. And this is not just one trailer. This is not 1 yard. This is many yards. So I would highly recommend you guys go out and read a book called The Cash Flow Quadrants. It's written by Robert Kiyosaki. Highly recommend it. Who's ever read it? Anyone? What do we got? How much time on this candle here? 8 minutes. So the cash flow quadrant is drawn out like a chart here. You have 4 quadrants, and they look like these. You got E, which stands for employee. You got S, which stands for small business owner. You got B, which stands for big business owner. And then you got I, which stands for investor. So not only are these ways to make money, but these are thought processes. These are mindsets. These are personalities, right? These are more than just an income stream. So obviously, if you're on the left-hand side, we'll call this the left-hand side. We'll call this the right-hand side. I'm gonna give you guys some gems here real quick. So this is on the left-hand side. This is where you're gonna spend time for money. This is where you're gonna put a lot of work in. By the way, typically the left-hand side, let me not confuse you too much, but this is gonna be P. And that P is gonna stand for poor. And this, we're gonna put an R, and that's gonna stand for rich. And typically, this is the side where you'll remain poor, and this is the side where you'll begin to become rich. And without going too deep into it, an employee, obviously you got to trade your hours for dollars. Unfortunately, there's only so many hours that you can trade. That means there's only so many dollars you can make. Therefore, you are now limited on how much money you can bring in. And I don't know about you, but I do not want to be limited on how much income I can bring in, right? But this happens all the time. Sometimes you'll get some overtime. Maybe you won't be able to. But at the end of the day, if you have to trade your time for money, that's a big problem, right? God forbid you break a leg. God forbid you got to wait, sit out for a little bit. That time that takes you to make money, you can't make money now, right? Because you have no time to put in. Small business owner, which is the complete most retardedest thing you can be, especially with today's America. This is where you're going to get taxed the most. You're going to have the highest expenses. You're going to get taxed the most. This is having a bodega. This is having a grocery store. This is having a tractor trailer company. This is owning a landscaping business. This is owning, things like that, where you have a small business model, but you're going to get taxed like crazy, right? So a lot of this has to do with taxes and all that as well. So these two sides are very difficult to get away from. Typically, the guy here, he's looking for security. The guy here, he's looking to do everything. Yeah, you guys know those guys? It's my way or the highway, right? They can't even hire employees because their ego is so big that they need to do it. They have to do it, right? So typically, these are single man operated businesses, right? Where you're still just most days trading your time for money. Right? And then again, the taxes are really, really bad here. So then you come over to the land of the living, right? And this is big businesses. So this is building an online brand. This is having some sort of a franchise type of business, e-commerce type of business, where you're now building business without your time. Meaning if I want to sell, if I want to sell pens on Amazon, I don't need to put in more time to make more money, right? I just need to sell more. I need to figure out how to market better, how to get the product moving more. This is where you're going to be able to have better tax write-offs, right? And typically when someone builds in this quadrant here, they build a business that surpasses them. And then what they can do is they can now begin to jump into the investor quadrant, which is basically taking the money you make here and multiplying it. So if you haven't read the book, go out and read the book. This was a brief explanation. It's called The Cash Flow Quadrants by Robert Kiyosaki. There's also a really good book called The Business of the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki as well. But yeah, this is the quadrants you guys want to be in. The red quadrants is the no trade zone. If you're here, you want to get out of here quickly. There's nothing wrong with being here, right? Because typically, by the way, by this investor here, right? A lot of times, 95% of the time, he started here, right? So again, there's nothing wrong with being here. It's just now opening up your mind, opening up your potential, right? And saying, hey, you know what? I might be better than this. I got bigger dreams. I got bigger goals, right? And then you start, you know, dabbling here. This is what I did in the beginning. Dabbled here, found out all the things I told you about, and then began to move here, right? And then began to move here. So, gems. Yeah, it's good. This is good stuff here. This changed my life. Understanding it, and again, this is more than a way that people make money. This is a way that people think, right? Employees tend to think the same. I need a good job. I need a secure job. I need medical benefits. I need health care. They're very, you know, I need to have this, and I need safe and secure, right? There is no safety over here. There is no security over here. And it's all a mindset, right? These guys are going to be the risk takers, like me and you, and then these other guys are going to be the ones that want to play life safe. And if you're going to want to play life safe, then you're going to have to, you know, basically live the life that they give you, right? But if you want to take risks and be, you know, risk taker, then you go out and build the life that you want. Yep. To me personally, I think I don't think trading falls in the investor category. Day trading is in the big business category. Yeah, because this is an active work, right? We're actively getting money. Like my investments in Bitcoin, I would say those are part of the I quadrant, because those are doing work without me. You know, those I need to pay no attention to that. Where your big business, you're gonna have to build it. You know, you're gonna have to pay attention to it. But the cool part is, especially when you have like e-commerce, like we had e-commerce, right? We had an e-commerce store, and then got another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. And these e-commerce stores all make money, right? So that's the cool part about business, where if I was an employee, I'm only going to get basically one store's worth of activity and production. Where when you have a bigger business model and you have a franchise type of model, then you can go ahead and create other online stores that pay just as much as the other ones, and kind of just take the same amount of attention, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to talk in the clubhouse more soon about different opportunities and things of that nature that I'm looking into, and some recommendations and all that. Let's go. Quick little commercial. If you guys are getting anything out of the stream, if you guys are getting any value whatsoever, give the stream a like, sub to the channel, come join the clubhouse. That's where we go deep in stuff like that. Clubhouse is cool because we get to go a little deeper. Passive income. That's right, Z Gamer. You know, I think passive income, I love that term, but I really don't believe in it, because there's always some sort of like maintaining that has to be done. You know, but you know, for the most part, it's nice because it is passive and you don't have to physically go work to get it. And you know, you get caught up in that E quadrant, it's very difficult to get out, because you're in the E quadrant, you're spending so much time focused. Remember, you're trading your time for money. So you're focused so much on getting that money that you can't focus any other time on developing new business ideas and generating ideas that will pay bigger, right? Keep in mind, you'll only get paid based off of the value you provide, right? So if you're answering phone calls and booking appointments, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't expect to, you know, live in a beautiful home and, you know, travel around the world a couple times a year and, you know, do all that stuff, you know, because you're not providing value, you know, or as much value as a different position would. We got a NAS bleeder. Oh. Oh, wow. Nice. We got a blader. Sheesh. So 9:30 looks like we what, faked out here? Yeah, 9 a.m. was the fake out, 9:30 was the drive, and we've been driving ever since on NASDAQ. Anybody trading NAS here? You taking sells here? The bigger problems you solve, yes, the more payment you'll receive. That's right. Plus, y'all gotta check out the clubhouse chat too. This is different. This is a different chat. It's a different chat. Oh my God, Ecom Dre. Luckily, your legs are massive. How could anything hurt them toes? Look at the legs that are attached to them. My guy's toes have abs. Doing much better since you stopped trading NASDAQ? Yeah, sometimes one pair is the perfect amount. How to join the clubhouse? Just hit ! clubhouse and then a link will pop up for you. Hey, we look forward to seeing y'all come to the event here in Tampa on the 25th. It's a free event. We won't really be doing much education. We'll just be chilling. We'll just be hanging out. Once you guys get around me, you'll see I'm pretty chill. I like to hang. Doesn't have to be all serious business. So what I would like here is a bit of a range to form, right? And we're getting that on the 15 and then a closure above, and then we tackle that range there. We'll catch it. We'll catch it this afternoon. Yeah, money. Yeah, money. I would say money is only, it only takes on the value that you give it. So what I mean by that is if it takes you, like, basically just look at how much time it takes to make money, and that's the value that you should give it, right? So if it takes you, you know, a full day to make, let's say, $200, right? You're going to treat that money a lot differently than someone who makes that in an hour, right? Or in, you know, a moment's time. So some guys make, like me, I used to make roughly, I don't know, like $500-600, right? A week, typical average job, right? $500 or $600 a week. So that means I was making 2 G's a month, right? About. So when I went to Louis V with my friend who was a day trader and he made 2K a day, it was very easy for him to spend 2,000 on a man purse. I don't know why I get. The only reason I'm getting a man purse is to stash some heat in that thing and some cash. But hey, it took me a week to make 2K. It took him the day to make it. No wonder why he can go in and buy the Louis V product. And I'm thinking, this guy's crazy, right? No, he's not, right? I think that because it took me a whole week to make 2K. That's my fault, right? Where he made it in a day or an hour, and it's just nothing to him really, right? So you spend money with the amount of time that it takes you to make it. That's why y'all eating 4 for $4 from Wendy's, right? I remember when I was working a job and making $400 or $500 a week, I had to get 4 for $4 for lunch. I was getting the Wendy's, I was getting the McDonald's, I was getting the cheap, man, they were selling 20 nuggets. They don't even call them chicken nuggets. They were selling 20 nuggets for, I think it was like $2 or $1 at Burger King one time. I got it. I didn't have a lot of money, man. I needed that. I was hungry. Very questionable about the chicken, but yes, mystery nuggets we'll call them. Just like good old, the other day we looked at the back of the ingredients of Top Ramen soup. So apparently Top Ramen has powdered chicken in it. I don't know how many people are here. Let's just set. I mean, I'm no one special, but let's see how many people are here today. Tell me, chat. I don't know, 800, 700. Has anyone else heard of powdered chicken? Because I've never heard of it. But apparently that's in your ramen noodles that you guys love so much. And that I used to love so much. 1,500 milligrams of sodium in that bowl of soup. Holy, all I can say is holy. Man purse is acceptable when you can blow a hole out of it. Yes, I agree. I agree. Little deuce deuce. If you guys catch me with the man purse, you already know. You already know what's going on. Man had some powdered chicken 30 minutes ago. Hey, that is that college lifestyle. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. When you're in college, though, you know, the body can handle that stuff. Chicken and rice, man. Yup. Ground beef and rice, chicken and rice. Yo, them nuggets were made from raccoon ankles. To be honest, I would not doubt that. Can we get powdered chicken up here? This is better than a bag. Oh, hey, send that to me in I can't click that link. Send that to me on Discord. JR. Yeah, I can't click that link. That's Bill Gates' farm, man. Bill Gates grows powdered chickens on his farm. What kind of sound does a powdered chicken make, Alea? She'd be like, huh? When a kid questions it, that's how you know it's a little off. What do you mean powdered chicken? What do I think about a buy? I think a buy looks pretty good when a 15-minute candle closes above the range here. Looks really good. It's an 86 pip range here, man. Sheesh. So plenty of range to move up. We may catch this in the afternoon session. I'll hang around for one more closure, and if not, then we'll continue in the clubhouse. Join the clubhouse, gang. There's so much value there. We're there every session. I mean, it's almost hard not to. It's hard to mess up. You know, it's hard to make those silly mistakes that you make on your own when you are involved in a community of like-minded individuals. Jaguar's here. My man Jaguar is always here, man. Don't sleep. He's learning. Jaguar, are you here? Where are you from? Hey, there he is. Look, see? Where do you live? What's your exact address? I'm just kidding. Don't give us the exact address. Where do you live, though? Thank you, Ace. Thank you, man. Appreciate you being here. It's an honor and a privilege to be up here. Social Security. Oh, okay. You're far. In a land far, far away. I did not know that, man. I did not know that. All right, we're poking our head up. We broke the high here. Previous 30 highs. 1 hour creeping back in the range. 4 hour trying to come back up and not play no games. It's like, yo, you cannot suppress me. I will continue to make all-time highs. Albania. I need to come to Albania. What do you think? TT meet up in Albania? 2025, we do London and we do Albania. A lot of mafia. Matrix everywhere. That's right. What's Nas doing? I locked myself out of my... This the results you get in the clubhouse. The man had to lock himself out. He was 2 green today. 2 green. Holy... Damn, Daniel. How are you so green you just gotta lock yourself out? I ain't trying to go green. It's 2 green today. We're 2 green. Four dubs? Nice, bro. Nice, nice, nice. Good job. Man said I made too much money today. Gotta lock it out. I'll have the mansion ready, gents. Hey, yo. Chill. Let's meet somewhere public. Let's meet at a public parking lot. Hey, the only thing green for me is the grass on the neighbor's side. Let's start watering your grass. Let's start getting the soil right, the nutrition right. Let's start making that mind a fresh plot of ground to build and grow new plants, new life. New life. All it takes is a moment's time to make a decision. We gotta plow up the ground first, and we gotta make the soil nice and right so that way you can receive the nutrition that the plant deserves. See you in the afternoon, Sesh Scotty C. Looks like I might call it too. I don't think we're gonna get a closure. I think we're off to the clubhouse for the afternoon. No baby oil. My stock on Johnson & Johnson. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, some of y'all were keeping up with the P. Diddy scandal. I was buying stock of Johnson & Johnson. We are not the same. Trust me. No, I'm just kidding. What advice would you give yourself 20 years ago? That the silly little dreams that I was dreaming 20 years ago at 14 years old were 100% possible, and that I was more capable than doing them. That getting the job done. That I had a savior named Jesus who paved the way for me, and that the God in heaven who created me had an incredible plan for me, and he was revealing that plan through the vision. Through the dream that everyone said to me to stop daydreaming, God told me to start daydreaming. And that's where the visions became. And if I would have known and believed that I can do it earlier, I would be much more ahead of the game than I am. That's why you see, my brother John at 19 years old, financially free, doing his own thing, is because I got the information to him before it was, a little later. So if the information if I would have received the information and had been able to build my self-image from a young age and had someone tell me that they believed in me from a young age, then I think I would have believed that I could do things much earlier in life. But, you know, everyone's story is different. You got to work on your self-image, and you'll never outgrow your self-image financially. Just keep that in mind. So that should tell you that the biggest work is the work on yourself. And as you work on yourself, that's where the money will come in. So that's what I would recommend or say to my younger self, is that, bro, you can do this. Anything is possible. If you can see it in your mind, you can bring it into your life. And I would just go about that nice and confident, because it's so true. Everything I have here, I've written down here first. So almost everything I have in my life was written down on paper first. And then it just came into reality. Good question. Let's see here. My dream, let's go, is to drink coffee. I'll probably have an excess while you have the coffee. Speaking about trading and life, let's do it, man. I'm down. Come to Tampa in October 25th, and we'll get a chance to have some quality conversation. All right, I think that'll be it for me today. I think that's about my time here. It was well invested, though. It's always great to be here. Let me see something. Any more questions over here? We'll answer some of these questions in a bit when we get into the clubhouse. Did I ever go anywhere far away, stay alone? Yes, not too often though, but I do get alone a lot. I like being alone. I like hanging out with myself. I enjoy time with me. So, you know, it wasn't always like that, right? Because I used to have those fears and doubts and all that, but now I enjoy spending time with me. It's fun. He's a fun guy. Yeah, that darkness retreat, I still haven't done that. I got put on a 2-year waiting list for that. Best way to improve your self-image is to keep the promises that you make to yourself. So a lot of times we set a goal, and these are the actions that it takes to get there, and we do that for like 1 week, right? 1 week. I find that most people can't last 10 days. So they'll, like in January, they'll set these big goals, right? And this will be their goal, blah, 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 all that, blah, blah, blah. New year, new me. And then they'll go 3-4 days and they'll stop. And they'll just quit. So how do you build your self-image? You keep doing the things that you promised yourself you would do long after the feeling has left, right? Because you're going to get that awesome feeling January. And by the way, every month could be January, right? I set New Year's resolutions every month. New month resolutions. So, but you don't want resolutions. You want hard, concrete goals, right? And once you have those goals, now you have these action steps. And the problem is most people can't make it through a week. So if you can start small and keep yourself accountable day in and day out and check the box every day, what these checks do is they will build your self-image more than anything else can, because you're finally doing what you're saying, what you're thinking, right? And what you're saying is beginning to line up with what you're doing. And that equals results. And when you get results, you get addicted. And when you get addicted, you set bigger goals. And you're willing to sacrifice more and do harder things and, you know, stretch yourself even more and get out of your comfort zone even more. And that's where the magic happens, right? That's where the magic happens. So if you're talking about life, most people spend it right here, right in their comfort zone right there. Meanwhile, all this is available for you, but they don't want to leave that comfort zone. And that comfort zone, like my mentor would say, is just as good as a casket. So I'll leave y'all with that. All right? Keep the promises you make to yourself. So on Sunday, when you tell yourself you're not going to take trades unless the candle closes outside the range, and you do that, you begin to boost your self-image. But if you keep jeopardizing that, and you keep, you know, Monday comes around and you blow your account, you're never going to believe yourself, right? Because if you have your mind here, right, last time you told your mind you were going to do something, you didn't do it, the next time your mind's not going to believe you. Yeah, you set out to do it. It's, imagine me and you are hanging out, right? Me and you hanging out, and we say, hey, we're going to start going to the gym together every single day, right? Awesome. We're going to turn these little pancake arms into big arms like me, right? Or Ecom Dre, right? Got these massive legs, right? So if I'm over here saying, hey, Ecom Dre, nice legs, dude. No Diddy. How do I get my legs like that? And he goes, well, you got to come to the gym every day with me and lift. And your eyes got to look all funky like that when you, no, I'm just kidding. You got to come here. And I say, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'll be there. We'll be there. And then you come downstairs and it's time to go to the gym. We'll say we plan on going to the gym at, 4 o'clock and we're going to be there, blah, 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 blah. And you come downstairs and I'm over here eating Chunky Monkey ice cream on the couch, right? And I say, not today, bro. I'll come next time. And you go, dude, what do you mean? We made a plan to do this, right? So Ecom Dre goes out anyway. His legs get bigger. Mine gets smaller, right? Now, the next time Ecom Dre comes out and I say, yo, Ecom Dre, next week, Monday, bro, Monday, I'm going to get it, right? I'm going to get it. And next Monday comes around, Ecom Dre might not take me as serious, right? And that's what our subconscious mind will do, is if we tell ourselves that we're going to do something and then we don't do it, your mind didn't forget that you committed to it. So what it says, it goes, you develop that motto of, I don't keep my promises, right? Therefore, I am not confident. Therefore, I don't have a good self-image. But when your mind says, hell yeah, man, look, you did it the last 5 times, you could do it again, you could do it again, you could do it again. That's where the self-image and the self-confidence begins to explode at that point, because now you know, hey, I think and talk and act, all of those are in alignment. I am a champion, and you'll get results, and the results will prove that you are the real deal. But if you keep dodging it, your self-image gets weaker and weaker and weaker, and you won't believe yourself when you tell yourself, hey, I'm gonna do this or do that. You said that last time. Yeah, your mind will call the BS. Yep. Anyways, I'm gonna holla at you guys. Great session here today. Good questions here towards the end. Let's walk up out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the lovely Friday, right? Tomorrow's Friday? Yes, tomorrow's Friday. We'll see you guys for Friday. Wrap up the week strong. Hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. And I'm out. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out, chat. Later, chala. Later, squad. Peace.
Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk. Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Sent me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be busting, where they end your life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? 1 more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. Death hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the fox. Had to cut out the session, he got in the crop. Hold up, spiritual weapons when miracles happen. I'm never surprised cause it got. Ain't serving no Hannah Montana, ain't switching my banner like David, we slinging the rock. We kicking this beating, why serve you sure, even if it mean I'm bleeding. Come kill my flesh, my soul still breathing. Speak through me. Yeah, yeah. This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom, for the ones mistreated. To the day we see them. This feel like the moment we seeking, the day we can sing up the water, get freedom to walk. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk, get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Let's go. We want. When I wanna shake with a word, times and times every day in my heart. Got down, but I still be going in hard. Check distraction, stick on one side. Heaven is the goal, so I'm sitting taking my shot. And it's I believe, hold the sense of life. That's when he does the magic of turning dark to light. He spread his life for all to step into his life. He reversed the logic of living first to die. Saved my soul from getting defeated, saved my body from getting deleted. Most of the times I couldn't believe it. Holy Spirit, I receive it. I don't deserve this, man, I'm not worth it. But he still loved me when I deserve it. He still gave his life on the cross. His loving is different cause I couldn't earn it. So this life I'm living is blessed. And you know that the wages of sinning is death. But he put my spirit to rest. Cause the blood of the Lamb has paid all my debt. I am free, ain't no stress. I believe that I am the best. Got the Holy Spirit on my chest. So man, I won't let the enemy rest.